Throughout history, humans have tried various methods to cure ailments. Some of these methods were effective, while others were downright bizarre. From bloodletting to trepanation, our ancestors experimented with a range of practices that would be considered barbaric by today's standards. Join me as we journey through time to explore the strange and often unsettling world of ancient remedies. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a wild ride. For over 3 millennia, bloodletting reigned supreme as a cornerstone of medical practice across diverse cultures. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, and even physicians of the 19th century embraced this technique. At the heart of bloodletting lay the principle of humoral theory, a concept espoused by the ancient Greeks. This theory posited that the body harbored 4 humors: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile, and that maintaining equilibrium between these humors was crucial for good health. Bloodletting aimed to restore this balance by removing excess blood. The visual drama of witnessing bloodletting, often accompanied by a temporary alleviation of symptoms, likely reinforced its perceived effectiveness. As centuries passed and scientific understanding advanced, the limitations and dangers of bloodletting became increasingly apparent. By the late 19th century, bloodletting had largely fallen out of favor in mainstream medicine, replaced by more evidence-based approaches. The story of bloodletting serves as a potent reminder of the evolution of medical knowledge and the importance of critical thinking. Imagine a world devoid of antibiotics, advanced surgical techniques, or even a rudimentary understanding of the brain's intricate workings. In such a world, faced with ailments ranging from debilitating headaches to seizures and mental illness, they turned to a practice that might seem shocking today: trepanation. Trepanation, the act of creating a hole in the skull, stands as one of the oldest surgical procedures known to humankind. Skulls bearing the telltale signs of trepanation have been unearthed across the globe, suggesting that this practice held a certain universality in our collective past. The motivations behind trepanation remain a subject of debate among historians and anthropologists. Some theorize that it was primarily a spiritual practice, intended to release evil spirits believed to be trapped within the skull. Others propose that it served a more pragmatic purpose, to relieve pressure on the brain caused by injury or swelling. Despite the crude instruments employed, evidence suggests that a significant proportion of those who underwent trepanation actually survived. Modern-day craniotomies, as they're known, are used to treat a range of conditions, including brain tumours and hematomas. Venture into the realm of medieval European apothecaries, and you might encounter an ingredient as perplexing as it was sought after: mummy powder. Ground-up mummies, purportedly sourced from ancient Egypt, were a staple in European pharmacopoeias for centuries. Mummies, particularly those of high status, were believed to possess potent healing properties. Mummy powder found its way into a bewildering array of treatments, addressing conditions ranging from headaches to the bubonic plague. The logic behind these applications rested on a foundation of magical thinking and a belief in the transference of power. One prevailing theory held that the ancient Egyptians possessed secret knowledge lost to time. Of course, from a modern medical perspective, the consumption of mummy powder offered no therapeutic benefit. The placebo effect, however, should not be discounted. Mercury. The element that captivates with its silvery sheen and dances with an almost lifelike fluidity. However, beneath its alluring facade, mercury harbored a dark secret: its potent toxicity. The use of mercury in medicine can be traced back thousands of years, with evidence suggesting its application in ancient China, India, and Egypt. Mercury found its way into an arsenal of medical interventions, from topical ointments to internal remedies. One particularly notorious mercury-based treatment, known as calomel, was widely administered throughout the 18th and 19th centuries. However, what these early practitioners failed to grasp was the insidious nature of mercury poisoning. Mercury, when ingested or absorbed through the skin, can accumulate in the body over time, wreaking havoc on various organs. Despite mounting evidence of its toxicity, the use of mercury in medicine persisted well into the 20th century. The legacy of mercury serves as a potent reminder of the importance of scientific rigor and the potential for unintended consequences. Now let's venture into a realm of ancient remedies that might make even the most iron-stomached among us squirm: cannibalistic cures. In certain cultures and time periods, the consumption of human remains was believed to hold medicinal or spiritual power. One of the most well-documented instances of medicinal cannibalism occurred in Europe during the 16th and 17th centuries. Europeans, particularly those of the upper classes, sought out a rather macabre remedy known as corpse medicine. This practice involved consuming various parts of human corpses, including powdered skulls and blood, in an attempt to cure ailments. The rationale behind corpse medicine stemmed from the belief that the vitality of the deceased could be transferred to the living through ingestion. Beyond Europe, instances of ritualistic cannibalism have been documented in various cultures throughout history. While the consumption of human remains might seem abhorrent to us today, it's essential to approach these historical practices with nuance. Gather around, folks, and let me regale you with tales of snake oil, a substance steeped in myth, misconception, and the enduring power of the placebo effect. The term snake oil itself is a misnomer, as genuine snake oil, derived from the fat of Chinese water snakes, does have some legitimate medicinal properties. However, the snake oil that proliferated in the American West during the 19th century often bore little resemblance to its namesake. These concoctions, often peddled by travelling salesmen, were a hodgepodge of ingredients ranging from mineral oil, tolajao pepper, and even cocaine. The efficacy of these elixirs was dubious at best, and their purported ability to cure everything from baldness to cancer was nothing short of outlandish. Snake oil salesmen were masters of persuasion, employing a variety of tactics to captivate their audiences. The placebo effect, however, played an equally significant role in the perceived efficacy of snake oil. The belief that it would work, fostered by the salesman's persuasive spiel, could have triggered the placebo effect, leading some individuals to experience genuine improvements. The legacy of snake oil serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us to approach extraordinary medical claims with skepticism. Prepare to be surprised, or perhaps slightly repulsed, as we delve into the annals of ancient remedies and uncover a practice that might make you wrinkle your nose: urine therapy. The consumption of urine, either one's own or that of another individual, has been touted as a therapeutic practice for millennia. Urine therapy, also known as urotherapy or shivambu, has roots in various ancient traditions, including those of India, China, Egypt, and Rome. Ancient texts from these cultures contain references to the use of urine for a range of ailments. The rationale behind urine therapy stems from a few key beliefs held by its proponents. While the historical and cultural significance of urine therapy is undeniable, its purported health benefits remain largely unsubstantiated by scientific evidence. It's important to approach urine therapy, like any alternative health practice, with a healthy dose of skepticism. Hold your breath, dear viewers, as we embark on a rather pungent exploration into the annals of ancient remedies. The use of animal dung. The use of animal dung in medicine, while seemingly bizarre, finds its roots in a combination of observation, superstition, and perhaps a touch of desperation. One of the most well-documented examples of animal dung in medicine comes from ancient Egypt, where dung from various animals was incorporated into a range of remedies. Cow dung, for instance, was believed to possess healing properties and was applied topically to wounds and burns. In ancient India, cow dung holds a particularly sacred status, revered for its perceived purity and healing properties. While the use of animal dung in medicine might seem like a relic of a bygone era, it's worth noting that some modern-day researchers are investigating the potential therapeutic applications of certain components found in animal waste. The enduring legacy of animal dung in medicine serves as a reminder of the ingenuity and resourcefulness of our ancestors. While most of these practices have been relegated to the annals of medical history, the study of animal dung continues to yield surprising insights. From bloodletting to mummy powder and even the consumption of urine, we've journeyed through the strange and often unsettling world of ancient remedies. These practices, while seemingly bizarre to our modern sensibilities, offer a glimpse into the beliefs, practices, and ingenuity of our ancestors as they grappled with illness and sought to understand the workings of the human body. These bizarre cures and remedies show how far medicine has come. Which remedy surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating historical facts.